Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time, but I have been extremely busy with work. So this is a little bit later than I thought I was going to. I thought I was going to do a wrap-up video, but I am actually going to be doing my 10 before the end. So yeah, I guess let's get started. Once again, I'm super sorry. I feel horrible that you guys had to wait this long. So anyway, let's get going. Also, really quickly, I did want to say I am really sorry for my appearance right now. First of all, this is what curly hair looks like when you sleep on it. Second of all, I don't have any makeup on right now, so I look a little bit rough, but I hope you guys don't mind. Anyway, the first book that I want to read before the end of the year, I've actually been reading. I'm not very far in, but I wanted to add it to the list because it's something I really want to accomplish before the end of the year. And that is City of Souls and Sinners by Kayla Edwards. So I'm like that far in. I'm really not far in at all. This is a super thick book, but I am really enjoying it so far. I read the first one like forever ago, and I honestly didn't love it, and it wasn't because it wasn't a good book. Like, I read it and I knew it was a good book. I think it was just wrong book, wrong time. So I'm trying to continue it. This was on my October TBR, and is not October. It's November. So yeah, it's been a bit. I have been so busy. I haven't really had much time to read, to be honest. And when I have, I've picked up like quick, easy reads that I can get done in like a day or two. So yeah, this one has been a struggle with my work schedule. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so I'm super excited to read this. I've been tabbing it so far, and I really hope that I'm not gonna suffer from the thing I did with the first one where it was like right book, wrong time. I really hope that that was just a one-off thing, because I want to love the series just like everyone else does. So bad. The next book I'm going to talk about, I also started, but I started it months ago and I never picked it back up. So I need to do that. And it is Zodiac Academy Cursed Fates by Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. So I'm this far in, just this much. And I don't even know when I started this. It was a long time ago, that's for sure. And I just got really scared of like what was gonna happen, and so I stopped. So I need to pick this back up really badly. I need to continue the story and I need to finish the series, and I know that. After what happened in Shadow Princess, guys, got me a little scared. But also, like, I know, like, this isn't, like, grade A literature, so in the comments, please don't say things like, oh, you read that, like, I can't believe, like, you just don't have any good recommendations because you don't read good books. Please don't say that. I understand everybody has different opinions, but that's what they are. They are opinions. And in my opinion, even though I know this isn't like amazing writing and it's not like literature, it is fun. It's a fun, good time. So yeah, get off your high horse, guys. Just if you're looking for books or like a series to dive into that's like super fun and goofy, silly, like ridiculous at times, but like damaging to your soul, read Zodiac Academy. Alright, so the next book I'm going to be talking about, I once again started. I promise the next book will be the last book where I've started it, okay? But I started it a while ago and I haven't picked it back up. I talked about it in my October reading, like TBR, that I wanted to read it in October, and I did not read it in October because once again I was super busy. That is The Curse of Sins by Kate Dramas. Oops, my bookmark. I'm this far in, so I'm really not far at all. The first book I devoured in one night. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And I said, like, I've literally said, if the series continues the way that that book went, then it's going to be God tier for me. And I know that. I just, once again, I've been super busy. So, and I haven't honestly been in the mood to pick it up yet, which is really unfortunate because I really want to read it. I just haven't been in that place. So I'm really hoping that I finish this by the end of the year because it's a trilogy, so I need to start the last book and then I will be so happy, hopefully, if it's good. It should be because the first book was amazing. No one talks about this series and they should. I don't. Why is no one talking about it? Like, the third book came out in August, and I was there like, I haven't heard anyone talk about it, but I saw it at the bookstore, and I was like, I have to get it. Like, it looks good, it sounds good, and it was good. So, yeah, I just really hope I can get this finished by the end of the year, and then I can continue on to the third book. But we will see. Okay, guys. I feel like every time I talk about this book, I'm like scared of the reaction. But the next book that I want to read, that I'm like, no, I'm 21% of the way through right now. Onyx Storm, guys, by Rebecca Yarros. So yeah, I am 21% of the way in, and I am loving it so far. Just been really busy, and I have been reading it on Kindle. Like, I have a bookmark here because I started it paperback and then I switched to Kindle, so this is not where I am in the book. It's just left there. But no, I've been really enjoying it so far. I just have been super busy and I haven't been in the mood to like literally read anything. Like, tell me why I thought I was over my reading slump because I read like 6 books last month, and now I feel like I'm right back in it. I don't know what's going on. Someone help. But no, actually, I am so excited to finish this book. I already have, like, not spoilers, but, like, I've seen stuff on TikTok, unfortunately, and I've heard things about what's going to happen to Xaden in the next book, like in book 4. And it's like, okay, well, how do we get there? So I kind of don't know. I don't know anything that's going to happen in this book, but I know something definitely might happen to continue to what happens that the author said in the next book. So I don't know if that made any sense. I can't speak, apparently. But anyway, I am really excited because I just love all these characters, and I swear to God, if one of them dies, it's gonna be bad. Like, I'm known to get emotional over books. It doesn't happen all the time. It just happens, like, when it's a really good book. And I'm scared because I know that if if Riddick, Sawyer, Rhiannon, Violet, literally Garrick, any of them, okay, Bodhi, any of them die, I'm done for, okay? It's over for me. So I don't know. I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared. Okay, this next book I'm going to talk about, I don't think I've ever talked about. Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't talked about, and I haven't started. Okay, so can't be mad at me anymore. And I'm terrified of it. So here we go. Taming Seven by Chloe Walsh. Guys, I am so scared. I'm like shaking in my boots. I have loved every other book in this series with a burning passion. I got my mom hooked on them, but me and my mom are literally both in the same place. We're both scared to start Taming Seven. Yes. Literally, I've heard mixed reviews about this book, so it kind of makes me scared. Because some people really love it and some people really don't, because something about, like, you know, Gibbsy is the main character in this book, and he's always the super funny, kind of like comedic relief. But obviously, a lot of times people with that in real life, like that in real life, have dark pasts. And so I am scared that she's going to kind of take away a bit of his fun personality, and it's just going to be trauma. Like, I'm scared of that. Because I need, like, I don't like it when that happens, because I'm fine with, like, you showing me his past and his trauma, and, like, that's fine, but don't take away, like, how you've built up his character until now. Like, that scares me. That scares me, and I need the comedic relief. This series will destroy you. I need the comedic relief. So please don't do me wrong. Alright, the next book I want to read is book 2 in a series that I started this month. This is Killer Instinct by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. So I read book 1, which was The Naturals, and I really liked it. It was really good, but I did feel like I needed more from the characters. Like, I needed more personality. I wanted to feel more connected to them. And I left that review on Fable, and I actually got a comment back saying that in this book, you actually get really attached to the characters. So I'm really excited to start this. And I really hope I connect more. I really liked the story, and I was, like, caught off guard by the ending quite a bit. But I'm like, where do we go from here after that story kind of played out? Like, is it going to be other cases? Like, where are we going? So I'm really excited to start this. It's not super thick, so I think I can probably knock it out in like a night or two. So I might have to do that. Because if I read small books in like sections of long periods of time, I just don't remember what happens. I'm gonna be so honest. I have to read it all in one go. Or 2 goes. But it can't be more than that. It can't. Okay. This next book I'm gonna talk about could make or break me, guys. Okay? I'm so scared. I was at the bookstore the other day, and I saw that they had this book and the second book, and I had to pick them up. This is Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco. Okay, so a little backstory on me. I read Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy a few months ago, and it became God tier for me. It became one of my favorite series of all time. I gave every single book in that series 5 stars, and I wouldn't change it. I loved it. It was so good. It was very, like, gothic, the setting of Italy. It was fantastic. And the romance, and don't let it trick you. They say those books are YA. They are not YA. At all. Those books are not YA. So anyway, I loved it so much. And then I heard, like, obviously this is a spin-off series from that series. People liked this one, I think. But the next one, which I have, people have very mixed reviews on. And I'm really scared because I want Carrie Maniscalco books to be like all my favorites and like she's my auto-buy author, you know, like I want to be like that. But now that I have this like fear in my head that I'm not gonna like these books, I'm terrified. But I'm gonna go in with like as open of a mind as I can, and hopefully I'll love it just as much as Kingdom of the Wicked, because I literally devoured that series in like 2 days. Like, I loved it so much, and I will not get over it. Like, no one talks about it either. People need to start talking about it, because Wrath, #1 book boyfriend. What are you talking about? He's so fine. So fine. And I think this one follows Envy. It follows Envy. So, because they follow the Seven Princes of Hell. So yeah, this one's Envy, and I am... I'm so scared. Envy was a pretty big character in the Kingdom of the Wicked series, so I am kind of excited because I did get a glimpse into his personality and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm so excited for this one. The next book I'm going to talk about is book 3 in a series, and it's a series that I started reading a very long time ago, and I put off reading the rest of the books because at the time the 4th one wasn't out, and the 5th one isn't out yet either, but the 4th one just came out. All This Twisted Glory. Okay, this is from the This Woven Kingdom series by Tahereh Mafi. Tahereh Mafi growing up was like my favorite author because I read the Shatter Me series, and literally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I reread the first 3 books of that series at least once a year. At least. Maybe 2 to 3 times a year. Because Aaron Warner, you know? Like, what are you gonna say? Right? It was just such a pivotal moment for me growing up. And it was my first, like, real, like, oh my gosh, like, book boyfriend, you know? So I started reading this series, and I've really enjoyed it so far. Not as much as Shatter Me, but I've really enjoyed it. The first book was really good. The second book was really good because Cyrus, you know? So I've heard that this one is even better. Like, the yearning and, like, the romance is even better. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's also going to be, like, I think, like, a quick read for me. So I feel like I could kind of knock this out without having to take too long. And the 4th book just came out. I'm gonna wait to get it because all the rest of the books I own of the series are paperback. And this is a hardcover. Okay. Drives me crazy. I want to get the paperback. I put out my Christmas list, so I'm hoping I get it for Christmas. And then once the 4th book comes out in paperback, I will buy the paperback. Because I like paperback better than hardcover. And I'm not going to lie about that. It's just the truth. Any other opinion, and you are wrong. No, I'm just kidding. You're not wrong, but you have a very differing opinion from me. But, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm, like, reading the back right now. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited for the yearning because, like, having yearning without having, like, just straight up spice is literally the best. Like, if you can make me feel it without doing anything. And that's what the second book did. I was, like, feeling things and nothing was happening. So I am really excited. I hope this lives up to my expectations because I have really high expectations for it. And also, can we just take a moment? Can we just take a moment for this, the edge of that, or like the spine? It's so pretty. I don't know why. I love looking at it. I literally do that like once a month. I'll just like open all my books and just look at like their hardcover. But anyway, I'm a weirdo, so that's just me. Okay, the next book I want to read I just acquired recently, very recently. Even though I didn't need to buy any more books because I'm in a book slump, but that's what you do when you're in a book slump, guys. Hollow Heathens by Nicole Fiorina. I'm so excited. I love to watch Bailey Latham, okay? I don't know. She's another YouTuber, booktuber on here. And she loves this series. I have book 1 and book 2 right there. I'm so excited. They're interconnected standalones, and there's gonna be more in the series, I believe. But, like, first of all, look at how gorgeous, okay? Second of all, guys, it's men who are cursed to wear masks on their faces. And, like, I think, and, like, whoever, like, when you see their true face, it shows you, like, your deepest fear or something. You've got me. You've got me. Listen, that sounds right up my alley, and it's gothic. Count me in, guys. Count me in. I'm here for a gothic romance. Bailey described it as like Halloween Town all year round. Yes. I was a Halloween Town girly, okay? So anyway, I am so excited to read this book. Also, the main character's name is Fallon, and that is badass. That is so cool. Alright, and the last and 10th book that we're going to be talking about today has been long awaited. Very long awaited. I've been putting it off for a very long time because I'm really scared. I have very high expectations. The Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole. Guys, first of all, this cover is insanely gorgeous. Second of all, I'm terrified. Okay, so a little backstory. I started this like a year ago. I didn't get very far in. I was on Kindle on my phone. And I really liked it, and I don't know why I stopped reading it, but I think I was reading other physical books, and so I just ended up not continuing it. But what I did read was really good, so I'm so excited. I've seen so many people just like bawling their eyes out over these books. And the 4th book just came out. So I have to see what the hype is about now, you know? I have to read it. I've owned it since I've only had 1 bookshelf. I have 4 bookshelves now. Okay, so I need to read it, and I know I need to read it, and I'm so excited. This might actually be my next read, to be honest. It's either going to be this one or All This Twisted Glory. It's going to be one of those two. So anyway, I am so excited, and the words are nice and big. Oop. So it's not going to be like too hard to read. Thank God. Because I'm planning on tabbing this. Like, I would read it on Kindle, but because I own the first 3, I'm going to tab them. So I'm so excited. But anyway, that was me going through my 10 till the end. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Sorry it took me so long to get through each of them. I tried to rush it, but I've had like no one to talk to recently because I've been working all the time. So this is my like, let's chat, like let's have fun, let's talk about books. I also don't have any friends that read, so it's just me. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video and have a great night.